What's up guys, today we got a video about Season 3 of Battlefield 2042, which after the development update that we had yesterday from EA DICE, or sorry, I'll say yesterday, it's probably 2 days ago when you're watching this, we found a lot of information that's going on with the maps, and gameplay, characters, specialists, all that sort of stuff. Before we get into the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Over 91% of my viewers are not subscribed. Leave a comment relevant to the video whenever you're done watching. It does help a lot. You know, you wouldn't really think that it does, but it really does, and leaving a like helps with the algorithm and everything. Now, with that out of the way, with the upcoming update 3.2, the class system. So we have Season 3 that has been called Escalation and Beyond. Now, further on later with Season 3, like update 3.2, I believe it was, the class system is going to be returning from previous Battlefield games. There's still really a whole lot of information on it. I'll probably put some clips up on the screen, and it's basically just saying that, you know, there'll be weapon proficiencies with each classes. Falc is in the support, which is weapon proficiency for LMGs, which I'm not happy about one bit. I don't really use LMGs. I'm more of an AR kind of guy. That's a bit frustrating, but we don't know what these proficiencies are going to fully entail until the update comes out. But that's further down the line anyway, so we ain't got to worry about that too much. But in December, following the launch of Season 3, there will be limited free time access periods where new players will be able to hit the battlefield and play. This basically, I'll put up a screenshot of the dates available. I can't remember when, but I think Xbox and PC players are roughly getting the same days. I can't remember when it was. December the 2nd, I think, to the 5th, or 1st to the 5th, something like that. You'll see it anyway. And PlayStation players will be towards the end of December, and I'm not entirely sure why they've spaced it out like that. I know obviously Microsoft is a platform spaces across Xbox and PC, but it would make sense just to sort of allow these people to play at the same time with extra PC players, just so you've got this. But the player count is going to probably be the highest it's ever been, I reckon, since launch. It would have been helpful if they had PlayStation at the same time as Xbox and PC to be free. I don't know why. It's something like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of Xbox and PC. I don't know why they've done that. Maybe they got a reason, maybe they don't, but it just doesn't make much sense for me. So during as well, later on in the season, I'm not entirely sure if it's coming out at the start of Season 3. I don't think it is, or they'll probably release one map first and then another map after, but we will be getting reworks of Manifest and Breakaway. Now, Manifest, I think this is probably one of the most decent maps we've got from 2042. The rework's obviously just going to make it better, but overall I think Manifest is a pretty decent map. Same with Breakaway. Breakaway is a bit too open. Breakthrough plays very well on Breakaway as well. That's a bit of a tongue twister there. Breakthrough plays very well on Breakaway, and I imagine it's just going to get even better with this whole rework. But I think that's definitely like the biggest overhaul of any map they've done on this game. And you can see like they've moved all the flags much closer together and stuff. I can't remember if it's Manifest or Breakaway, but they did say that the whole rush, I think it was either rush or breakthrough, like the design of the way that it plays has been completely sort of redesigned as well. All the maps, yeah, so all the flags are closer, which is obviously better. They've got a whole new flag point as well, the Crash Condor between some snowy mountains. There's all new snow and nice shaders and everything, all that fancy stuff that no one really cares about, but you know, it looks decent, if I'm honest. They're changing a lot of the landscape as well, because a lot of Breakaway, when you're out in the snow and that, it just feels like a desert. It just feels like it's just snow, mountains, just piles of snow and nothing really to them, and they seem to be sort of really making a change up on this, and I know it looks impressive so far, I've got to say, from first impressions. We've also got some new Vault weapons coming as well, the XM8, which to be honest I wasn't a huge fan of in Portal. I used to use it on Bad Company too, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But that's coming anyway, which is obviously good. They're adding more weapons to the game, along with the A91 as well. That is coming as well in Season 3 as a new Vault weapon. We also haven't got a whole lot of information on the new map either that's coming. They've sort of hinted at it, saying it's sort of close to home of where they work at DICE, so maybe, possibly, this will be the first proper sort of cityscape map that we get. So I say city, but you know, sort of not high-rise tall buildings. I mean, sort of more, I don't know, more like London, something like that, where everything isn't too high, but it's not too low. It's sort of right bang in the middle. I'm not entirely sure, but they've dropped a hint. Hopefully we do get a map like that, because we don't really have anything like that. I know we got a few maps with some buildings in, but there's nothing that's really sort of city or rural like. So maybe we'll be lucky enough to have something like that in the game. I hope so anyway, because that'll really switch up the pace. I know it's definitely, they said it's a close quarter infantry style map, so that sort of hints towards it even more. Fingers crossed it is that, because the game could use a map like that. Yeah, apart from that, we haven't actually got much more information on Season 3. I imagine there'll be obviously more information when they drop the gameplay trailer, which I think is estimated to come out at the start of December, maybe end of November. They haven't got a defined date yet, but that's sort of the time here if it makes sense. So end of November, start of December. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.